We gon' draw the talk.
We gon' do out the most.
Black boy.
We gon' do out the most. Scott baby shit, we gon' dub out the muscle. Pillow I seen Thunder Man head bust. Yeah, holla gangsta nigga, you ain't said nothing. Pull up with the stick, get the dumping at your cousin. Pull up HD, hold the brain, said nothing.
Man, what they do, it's your boy King Chevy. And your boy Mr. Tiny Man. Yeah, and this episode 17 Mud Brothers Podcast. And we got my guy on, you know what I'm about. He always behind the camera.
Yeah, man.
But today we got him at the table. We celebrate 1 year.
1 year in here.
Man, believe
we ain't gave up yet.
It been a long time coming, man. We don't grind. We don't got it out the mud. So you know what I mean. We here with y'all. Man, what they do, fellas, man? Y'all, man,
I'm good.
What's going on? Tell me what's going on.
I'm good. I'm good.
What's going on, Mike?
Man, I'm just happy to be here, man. I'm just happy to be a fly
Yes,
on
sir.
the wall right
Yes,
now,
sir.
bro.
Another day on top of the dirt.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We had a lot of different high points with this podcast starting out.
A lot of lows too. It's a lot of stuff y'all didn't see.
Yeah. It's a lot. We had one episode it didn't come out. we had a celebrity on. We had Gangsta Black on.
Yeah, we got somebody else coming too.
Yeah, we got somebody else coming. We working on it. Yeah, definitely. That's gonna be big if we can pull it off.
It's coming.
Yeah.
It's
so y'all
coming.
stay tuned for that. What else we had jumping? 2018. That whole run.
Let's see.
What else? We had a lot, man. We had some.
We had a lot.
Y'all had the panel. That was big.
Yeah, we had.
Yeah. We had the mayor in here.
Yeah,
we had that. We had DJ panel. We just dropped a few weeks ago. Excuse me.
We gave the opportunity to a lot of people around, young entrepreneurs.
Yeah, most definitely, man. We want to give a shout out to my boy Big Prince. You know, he came through with the 10K video, that freestyle.
Yep.
You know, Young B, he up there with like I think 10K I think on that.
We got Tip Chino came through.
Yeah, Tip Chino, whatever. Shout out to him. I forgot what his numbers is. I don't know what I
What about we had Harris.
Harris Sports Performance.
Yeah.
Man, what up with it, man? I'm gonna be at y'all event too. Know y'all got something jumping. I'm gonna be there. You know, shout out to them. Whole HSP,
The homeless shelter.
Ashley. Man, what's happening?
We had the kitchen.
Yeah, we had the kitchen.
We didn't have a lady on, but we had somebody make us drinks.
Oh yeah, Deidre. What's up, Deidre? Man, that's my girl, man. Y'all go to TKO, man. Y'all holla at my girl, Deidre. She got the drinks. They fine. You know what I'm saying? She do her thing. Shouts out to her. Who else, man? We had a lot of people. Oh,
man,
yeah.
If we forgot you, who else?
Shit, we had a lot, man.
Man, I know.
Man, Young B, what happening?
Yeah, Mr. 901.
Yeah, who else we had, man? We had a lot of people, man. It seemed like we done ran through a lot of people.
I know it.
We forgetting somebody.
I feel like
I'm sorry if we forgetting.
Man, I feel like we forgetting somebody.
Yeah, we forgetting quite a bit.
You had the DJ panel.
Yeah, man. What up, DJ Pat, DJ Cotton? Shout out to my guy Ski Weezy, Carleon. What's happening? Man, I'm trying to get Scott Baby on here, man. I'm working. You know what up, Black Boy? No, I'm trying.
We had Victor Bain.
Yeah,
he was always behind the camera.
Behind the scenes,
he was
man.
always.
Y'all trying to figure out who he is, man. There was a guy behind the camera. We first started, man.
He done kicked us to the curb.
Yeah, he's one of the reasons why we operational right now.
He done kicked us to the curb, man.
My hat's off to you.
And he got us started.
Appreciate it.
He really did.
Appreciate the love.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
You know, we came a long way. Now, hey, I want to thank each and every one of y'all for rocking out with us. Most definitely, man. All the support, all the inboxes, all the likes, all the shares. You know, we appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? With the bottom of my heart, man, I appreciate it. For real.
Yes, sir.
So, y'all ready to go and get into another episode?
Let's do it.
Man, how we gonna start out, man? I forgot which one we was supposed to start out with. Was it Jay-Z deal?
We can go with Jay-Z.
Yeah,
we can do that.
We're gonna talk about the Jay-Z deal, man.
Because he catching a lot of flack.
Which I don't understand it, but that's my personal opinion.
I do, but I don't. I mean, he catching flack because he sat down and want a partnership with the NFL about social injustice. So, you know, he didn't perform at the halftime because he didn't want to be halftime of the Super Bowl. I think because he didn't want to be like second fiddle to
Was it Maroon 5?
Maroon 5 or something like that. Yeah, they were gonna headline it. Jay-Z didn't want to come in, come on before them. You know, he wore the cap jersey. You know, he had a lot of, views himself on the Kaepernick stuff with the NFL. Yeah, I see the NFL did blackball Kaepernick. They said they did. Goodell said in the interview he can sign, any team could sign him right now. So, but nobody signed him. I mean, you got 32 NFL teams, and I say I'm sure Colin Kaepernick is better than every backup on every NFL team.
Gotcha.
So they say he's not blackballed, but nobody even brought him in for camp this year.
Too much controversy. They don't want that kind of heat.
Yeah, but
Press.
I think the NFL basically trying to get a major figure in the black community, on their side. They gonna throw a lot of money into the social injustice, basically.
You think that was the whole thing?
Yeah.
You think?
I think it's got to do with more of trying to get us back on the NFL side, because there's so many people boycotted because of the Kaepernick thing. I mean, you still got players that's kneeling today.
Yeah.
Still got players that's kneeling. I mean, even Roger Goodell today, the other day when they had the thing, said that, he don't mind the players kneeling. But then you need to, there need to be a trickle down effect to the owners, because you got like Jerry Jones, owner of the Dallas Cowboys. He's saying that anybody that kneel on the Cowboys, they're gonna get kicked off the team. So if they feel that it's in their right to kneel, why you gonna kick them off the team when your owner telling you that it's okay?
It's okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. The thing about with Jay-Z is, man, I'm not sure. I don't take it as the NFL proposed this money deal and Jay-Z took it. I know Jay-Z is a little smarter than that.
Yeah. Now he is gonna be over the halftime Super Bowl halftime show.
Yeah. So
he gonna be
all
over
of them.
Yeah, over there. Yeah, that was his. I think that was like their proposed deal with him. He'll be over the halftime shows for the Super Bowl. Yeah, because I believe the NFL realized that they done lost a lot of, the African American community, because you blackball one of the first guys to ever kneel.
Yeah.
So they trying to gather it back. I mean, come on now. They had Madonna a couple years ago. Maroon 5. Who else?
they did Outkast, so Big Boy.
Yeah, they
Outkast.
had. Then they had Beyonce a couple years ago.
Yeah.
But then that raised hell because of what they do. They formed the X or something.
She had it was a Black Panther tribute.
Yeah. Okay.
And that was the whole thing.
Yeah, that was a big ordeal. So
yeah.
the NFL and Jay-Z supposed to be working together. So I mean, it is what it is.
I just hate the people they don't know the full spectrum of the plan, so they just jump off the boat.
Yeah.
Dude been helping a lot of people, man. He done put a lot of people on. I mean, he gave a lot of people deals, and he done did nothing but help. And this may become because I'm a little biased because I like Jay-Z, but just looking at what he done with his whole history, and I know everybody's talking about the Brooklyn Nets deal that was gentrification. But they don't know the backstory behind it. I don't know if Jay-Z had a whole area for low-income housing set up.
Yeah.
I don't know. Everything won't be in the news, but some people take it as it wasn't in the news, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
But he won't put his name on everything. You know what I'm saying? It'll make headlines. Some things is better left unsaid.
Yeah, I mean, I think they just trying to get somebody that's influential.
Yeah,
black community.
Now that they are doing.
That way, it's like I think they use him like an icebreaker.
Yeah.
Hey, we finna try to do better. But y'all talking about pouring all this money into social injustice. Why don't you just let Kaepernick lead that? Why you go outside of the sport?
Yeah, that's a good point.
And you get a rapper. I mean, yeah, he has a big influence. But why you get a rapper and not somebody that is on the headline. That was on the headline. He put his career on the line for this.
So let me ask y'all a question. What has Jay-Z done for social injustice?
That I don't know.
I don't know.
He's standing better.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know the full extent what he does to, far as like regular individuals, but I know I seen him. You know, when he was at the forefront with I think it was Meek. He was right there with Meek, Wayne, and all these other people. He was still beside them. You know, gave them lawyers, paid taxes, et cetera, et cetera. So he's helped out the black community a lot. Not even if nothing else, he's there as an example of what to do.
Yeah.
With money, just to invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Have respect for yourself, man. He ain't did a lot of craziness.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he got his own.
That's true.
He got his own agency, don't he?
Yeah,
where
sports
he,
agency.
sports
Rock,
agency.
with
Yeah.
Rock Nation, I think it's still
Yeah.
like with the sports agency, and man, countless other things he done, and people just looking at the gentrification of that Brooklyn Nets deal, and I think it's bigger than that. Me and my personal opinion, I think it's bigger than that.
But why not get Kaepernick? Nike gave Cap a deal after nobody was signing. The NFL still is sponsored by Nike. Every NFL jersey is Nike.
Who wants to admit they wrong?
Yeah, you're right.
After you done fought so hard to say you right, if they put Cap up front, then that's like he was right the whole time and I was wrong. That way they can kind of not say he did anything wrong, or right or whatever. Yeah. They just kind of still keep him in the back. Put Jay-Z up front. Yeah. They know we all gonna fall in line eventually, somewhere down the line with Jay-Z. He's gonna do some type of deal, or he's gonna do some type of proposal where it benefits us, and we're gonna fall in line. And there it is, we back in cahoots with the NFL.
Just look, NFL don't even show the national anthem on TV before the games anymore. That was a staple. Every NFL game, they would show the national anthem. They would show the Jets fly over and all that. Show the big flag. They don't even show the people kneeling. People still are kneeling, but the cameras, they don't show it anymore.
That's interesting.
Me personally, I don't even know why it was a big deal.
I don't either.
Me personally, if you kneel, you kneel. If you don't, you don't. Hell, it's like when the Pledge of Allegiance was going on and people didn't stand, I ain't feel away. If they would sit, this was before all that, you know what I'm saying? If people was just on their phone or whatever they was doing, and they just didn't take that hat off, there was some dude that beat up this kid because he didn't take his hat off.
Don't affect me. It don't
why?
affect me. I think people just want to get mad over anything.
But what has Cap done since that? Since the Nike commercial? Does he have it like a presence? Like he's still speaking out and stuff.
I think he still have like speakings and stuff like that. He's at the forefront of it. Yeah. It's no joke. Nike didn't, he got his own line of stuff from Nike.
That's what's up.
He still speak out. He still donate a lot of his time and money to social injustice.
Okay.
So if that's the route that the NFL want to take, why go get a rapper, and why not go get the man
that started it?
That started it.
Yeah,
he started the snowball.
That's a good point.
Hey, but Cap may have turned it down. They might have offered it.
I ain't heard Cap say nothing in a minute.
I know, but I really never hear him say anything. I don't never see him do interviews. I don't see him do anything.
You got the other guy that was with him, Reed. He was Neil. They were teammates.
Yeah.
He just got signed like midways of last season.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he's still Neil.
Yeah.
And then he only signed like a 1-year deal. After the season was over with, they re-signed him. So he's still playing in the NFL. Look at all these backup quarterbacks. I don't care if you're white or black. I guarantee you Kaepernick is better than half of them. 50% of all these backups. In the teams, they got third-string quarterbacks. Every team don't carry 3 quarterbacks. I guarantee you Cap is better than the majority of them.
But do you think he still want to play?
Yeah.
He still want to play?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. Okay.
Can he still carry those shoes, though, of a quarterback like a
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a media controversy. It's gonna be a big media stir. Whatever, if a team sign him, they're gonna have to beef up security because the media is just gonna bombard. They're gonna bombard the facility, and then you got to deal with the hecklers on the road because when you go on the road, people gonna heckle you. So they're gonna have to if a team sign, they're gonna have to beef up security. I mean, and that if he gets signed, that first press conference gonna be crazy. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna ESPN and NFL Network will take that and run with it for 2 months straight. They're gonna follow Cap. Yeah. So, is a team ready for that?
You know what? I ain't gonna even lie though. Me, just my mindset of things. I'm not a business owner NFL team owner. I would say like, let's take what's the lowest team in the NFL?
Lowest as far as
their ratings, all of it. Just
let's see
the ranking.
I don't know. What'd be a low team?
Real low. Outside of Tampa Bay.
We finna cut this in. Man, we finna cut this in the real. I ain't saying no more. I'm finna be mute. Cut my mic off.
Man, what's the lowest ranked team, man?
Let's see. Lowest rank. Man, I don't know. Probably a team like Buffalo Bills.
Okay, so let's say take the Buffalo Bills. Now my mindset is I'm the lowest I'm the bottom.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody even talking about me. So let me get him an opportunity. He's a decent quarterback.
You draw in.
And now I'm up there. So if he can perform as good as I think he can, and I know he's gonna bring the attention.
Yeah. And
this is attention seeking business.
Yeah.
Why not bring him on? Let me get a little spotlight. Yeah. Maybe we get a little wins.
And you know what? Those primetime games, if Cap was signed to a team, if a team was on primetime, those primetime games ratings will be through the roof. Because they'll have cameras on him. You'll be watching the game, but every chance they get, they'll be panning the Cap. See what he doing on the sideline.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. So it'll go up. Jersey sale will go up. Yep. All of it. Matter of fact, I'll probably keep him in the tuck to get prime time games. Know what I mean? Put Cap in.
But you gotta look at where your own fans accept him or not. You gotta look at that aspect of it too. Because you have to think about a lot of the season ticket holders. I mean, that's their big thing before the season. Season ticket holders.
Yeah.
I mean, what if your main season ticket holders, say you lose 30% of those season ticket holder sales because you signed Cap? I mean, I can see it from both sides.
Well, with that is you had to evaluate. I think first and foremost, are you a red or a blue state? Then I think you need to evaluate how many of those season ticket holders are black or white. You know what I'm saying? What they views stand. Because 9 times out of 10, they season ticket holders, so you already have a relationship, and they always buy these season tickets. Yeah. It's never no irregular people. Yeah. It's always the same guys. So where they views.
And I guarantee you a lot of them are, very influential. So just to lose the revenue from the season tickets just for signing an individual, a backup, let's just say a backup. Is it worth it?
Yeah, they ain't gonna mess with their money.
I mean,
even take that risk.
I'm gonna say you gotta have a plan with him, because he gonna ask that first, and you need to have a plan.
Yeah, but if you think about it, how many of these owners are actually involved in social injustice? So why would they even play in that field? Why would they even dip their toe in that? They about making money, winning games, winning championships.
Yep. Merchandise.
That's it. Yeah. So I ain't even gonna. If I'm an owner, I ain't even gonna play with that.
But you ain't. But here's the thing, though. You're really not playing with it. As Kaepernick playing with it. You're not promoting it.
You involving yourself.
You just employ him.
Yeah, but why even bring that
okay, so if hold on. So if that player on your team is a rapper, he talk about killing, doing drugs, etc., everything under the sun, if he had 3 and 4 wives or whatever the case may be, whatever his thing is, you good with that. You let that fly. But because this man represents that, even a gang member.
Yeah.
You got plenty of gang members.
You know what I'm saying? Even a gang member. Yeah. You involve them in. They good. But because what he do on his pastime, it affects you in a way that, it's just viewed. So what we gonna do when people start saying I don't want gang members on the team? I don't like that.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't do that. Yeah, because the majority of them gonna be your best athletes.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like, what we
I understand.
But that's more socially accepted. It's more socially accepted to talk about drugs and all of the stuff that's in hip hop and all of that than to talk about social injustice.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let that slide. That's money making.
Yeah.
That's the rap industry right there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let that slide. But you talk about something that's more controversial, that has more of an impact. I'm gonna stay away from that. So even though it is, I understand what you're saying, but from a cultural standpoint, they ain't losing nothing by going with someone that's got those affiliations. My opinion.
That's like the NFL owners are turning a blind eye to certain shit, because until the Ray Rice video came out, there was a lot of NFL players beating their girlfriends and wives. But guess what? They will have the NFL security of their team go and cover it up. Go pay somebody some hush money.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously. I mean, I watched All or Nothing, Carolina Panthers. I ain't done with it. I only watched like the first 3 or 4 episodes. I need to finish it. And they were talking about, Ed Reed is a safety. That's the guy that was kneeling with Cap. Behind the scenes, you got the inside look at the owner and the coach talking about bringing him in. The owner was for it. The coach was like, he presented it to the owner. He didn't know what the owner was going to be like. The owner is 60, 70-year-old white man. He was like, bring him in. He was happy. He brought him in. He's still with the team. I mean, so you have to pick and choose your battles. And the route the NFL taking, if I really wanted to have a change or make a change in social injustice, I don't mean no harm, but fuck Jay-Z, I'd have brought Cap in.
I see it. And I'm pretty sure somebody proposed it. I don't know why they didn't.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure somebody proposed it. You have 10 people or 20 people in the room. Pretty sure somebody proposed it.
Yeah, but it's just like a jury.
Yeah. Somebody got ruled out.
Yeah.
And who's to say Jay-Z don't bring Cap in?
He need to.
You know what I'm saying? Who's to say that don't happen? And
it still could. It's still new. It ain't even a week old yet. So
I'm pretty sure they reevaluating everything with the blowback of it.
Yeah.
So it's no telling where it may end. And I'm hoping to see a positive change. And I'm not a huge football watcher anyway, but
now I'm finna go home and rewatch the books.
You know what I'm saying? They sorry ass, but you know what I mean. They didn't want to need that.
I'm out.
But, I know from what I saw in the past with Hov, he had our interest at heart on a lot of his deals.
Yeah, and I just hope they not dangling the carrot in front of him.
And
hope that he gonna get it one day.
It's possible, because you gotta look at the same way Trump did Kanye or any of those people. Like, they want to go up there and try to talk to him, and it looks good, but then in the back end, it's nothing.
It's all for them.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to
fuck 45.
You really have to know what somebody's agenda is before you get in bed with them.
Yeah.
I mean, because is it gonna be malice behind this? We're going to put this in front of you. We're going to put $100 bill in front of you. Yeah. You never going to get it. You
gotta
just
be
keep
quicker
walking.
than that.
You got to be quicker than that. I mean, for real.
Yeah.
But I mean, if we let you get it, what's the repercussions behind it?
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, let's say in 2 years, some fuck shit come up behind this. Then we're going to look at Jay-Z as Uncle Tom.
I think he's too smart to let it happen.
I mean, I hope so.
I
hope so.
too.
You don't know what was promised.
I don't know. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure I'm at least. I have good feeling behind it. And if it is some fuck shit behind it, I'm pretty sure he gonna come out with this is what was proposed in the deal and was promised, but they backed out of the deal.
I mean, I think the NFL give people opportunities. I know y'all probably don't know, but Brian Banks, coming out of high school, this was the number 11 player.
Is that the guy
in the nation? Yeah.
Okay.
He was the number 11 player in the nation.
Yeah, I remember.
Number 11, and a girl, I think he was like 17, got accused of rape. Dude did some time behind this. Mm-hmm. He had a full scholarship to, I want to say, USC. Full ride. All he had to do was go play. Old girl lied on him. Said he raped her. Then I think somebody had recorded the conversation of her denying that he raped her. And you know, when they went back to court with the evidence, with the proof that he didn't rape her, they threw it out because it's illegal to record somebody and them not knowing it. So they threw it out. They couldn't use the evidence. He eventually got out. I want to say he's played with the Atlanta Falcons. The NFL still gave him an opportunity. He didn't last long, maybe a season or two. But still, that girl, that one lie messed his life up. He was guaranteed millions.
Yeah, that's crazy shit.
Now he probably around the nation speaking.
Yeah. It's a trippy thing, man, with the Me Too movement. It's just real trippy.
I wonder if, I don't know the whole story, I wonder if he got his record expunged though. Because if he didn't and the NFL hired him, you know, they didn't hire him, but you know, if the Atlanta Falcons brought him in to play, he actually played.
Yeah.
Maybe a season or two. But, you know, did they do a background check? Because I'm sure if it wasn't expunged, he still was a convicted rapist. He had to, you know, register as a sex offender. He still played in the NFL. If that didn't happen, I don't know. So I hope they expunge his record.
So that brings me to my next shit.
Yep.
So I did.
Lay up.
Lay up. You see, I did that. Does it matter, man, if he put it on his job application? If he got any type of felon, whether it was rape, you know, was it pedophile and kill somebody? Why would it matter? We talking about the ability to do a job.
Yeah.
This is just hold up before we even get in any deep. This is just a thought. It's not anything else. It's just a thought. Why does it matter? Why does it matter
that he put it on there or didn't put it on there?
That if he didn't, like they just say, why is it even an option on there?
Why should you have to put it on there?
Why you should have to put it on there?
I guess because why should you? I don't know.
Why is it? That's not anything to do with me being able to do the job.
Yeah.
Pause for a second. Let me get that one out.
I could have kept going.
No, we'll let you cut and get that camera back. But I mean, as far as like a job application and the section on there for felony or not, I think it's required because you need to know who you're hiring or who's a potential employee that you're about to, you know, have dealings with. I mean, let's just say you went on a killing spree 3 years ago. You tried to rob a bank or something, then you had to stand out with the police. And you apply for a bank. You think they're gonna hire you?
Hey, hold on.
But you got found not guilty, the whole 9. But your record didn't get expunged. It's still on your record. You still a felon for robbing the bank, having to stand out with the police. And you killed 3 officers, killed a bank teller. Do you think they will hire you?
I don't think they would, but
just say you all right, you don't think they would, but let's just say you were good at marketing and all this. You had a degree in marketing. Now I'm gonna throw you the curveball. You had a degree in marketing. You went to college for economics and all this other shit. You had all these degrees, but You just had a bad point. You had a rough patch in your life. Should they hold that against you?
They should. If you serve your time, you did what the court say you should do. You get out. You're trying to get your life back together. You're denied the opportunity. At what point do we say the justice system is correct? If we're not going to say the justice system is correct and they correcting these people or whatever the case may be, why even do it?
I think places will employ you if
certain ones.
Yeah, if it's like 15 years or older, I think you'll get it. They would look at employing you. But to not put it on there and leave it blank, and then they do a background check on you before your employment, yeah, you lied.
I'm saying, like, why even put it on the application though? Like, if I did,
because they gonna do a background check. You just like, gonna save them some time.
Like let's just say, I mean, but what does it matter? Like, if let's just say, I robbed somebody.
Okay.
I served my time.
Okay.
Did what I did. I didn't break out of jail.
Okay.
I'm out.
Okay.
I applied for whatever job.
Okay.
Why does it matter what I done in the past? Like,
okay.
Come on, where with it?
All right. Let's just say you a pedophile and you molest kids and you want to open you a daycare or you want to work at a daycare. Still, what you did in your past, all right, you a pedophile and you want to work at a daycare, own your own daycare. Why? We need to know. Yeah, are you a felon or not? Yes. What did you do? This, what you're applying for may be, around the same thing that caused you to be a felon. Yeah.
Where you stand on it, Mike?
I mean, what you said made a whole lot of sense. And I think, too, if we truly believe that there's rehabilitation in the justice system, I don't think we believe that. Because, for one, you can't even vote as a felon, right?
Nope.
So if
it depends on, it's a stipulation and it depends on where you stay at, too.
So in general, you probably can't, right? Yeah. So if you can't even vote, America, from a legal standpoint or election standpoint, doesn't feel like you've been rehabilitated enough to decide who's in next office, whatever.
Yeah.
So of course they're gonna want you to put it on something as simple as a resume.
But they make you pay your taxes though.
Oh, they're gonna do that.
Yeah.
They gonna get their money now.
But I'm saying you can't vote.
Yeah.
It's ass backwards.
It is. But
what are they doing in the penal institution to help rehabilitate you?
I don't think nothing.
Exactly. So they put you in a cell. You go to lunch. Hey, you may go out on the yard, lift weights. What are you doing to deter somebody from wanting to rob a bank, molest kids, kill their kids, kill their parents? What are you doing? Right. So yes, I think it's justifiable to put that felony section on there because your employer know that the jails, prisons are not doing anything to rehabilitate these people when they get out. Yeah. That's just like somebody coming back from the war. They homeless. They don't know what to do. A lot of them PTSD. They sleeping on the streets. Mm-hmm. I mean, what are you doing after I go and fight for you?
Yeah.
I go fight for this red, white, and blue and these stars. What are you doing to help me when I get back home?
Nothing. They leave you.
Exactly. I don't know how to deal with it. I'm a sniper. Hell, I got to shoot these kids. I got to shoot this woman. I got to shoot this baby. I got to drop a bomb on these folks. That fuck with you. What did you do when I came back home? What did you do for these people in jail to help correct their wrong? Yeah, you open up a library to them, but how many people gonna read?
They just trying to survive in that, dog.
I understand, but this survival in there. Yeah. What about survival out here?
Shit, yeah, they don't even try.
Because they already went down that road. Yeah. They already have went down the road. So what's gonna stop them from going down the road again? When you get out, your mom or your dad may still be alive. Where they gonna be living in the same neighborhood.
I got something on that too, man. Cause something I ain't think about, but I heard and I was like, damn, that's sick. Where you gonna stay at? Who gonna help you if your mom and dad are felon? You get out, and your family is a felon. Everybody that fuck with you the long way, that know you, that will help you. If they're felons, they can't help you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's no
It's
reason.
all bad.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean,
You
just
can't
like
say your mom,
just
that's
like
bad.
people that go to rehab for drugs. They got halfway houses when they get out. Try to get them some kind of normalcy on being independent afterwards.
Yeah.
They stay in the house with a couple other people. You know, they learn how to go out and shop for themselves. You know, they help these people get jobs and stuff. You go to jail, they ain't helping you do that.
Yeah, because they think you the worst thing in the world. You scum of the earth.
You know why? Because you got caught to go to jail. You go to rehab, you voluntarily went to rehab.
True.
So you trying to better yourself.
At least the thought
You
process
took it upon yourself to try to better yourself. So you got more avenues and opportunities if you go to rehab for drug problems.
Yeah, it's all bad to it, man. I just hate it. Only thing I say, just because we still don't have an understanding on, is the pedophilia. We still, as a society, we
Just
still
sick.
don't. It's sick. And I have a daughter too, so don't get me wrong. Anybody out there may take offense to this conversation. I have a daughter, and I'm just saying we as a society don't understand it yet. Still,
Yeah,
we don't know
it's
how
sick.
to
I
treat
don't
it.
understand how you can look at
We don't know how to
a
treat
little
it.
kid
None of it.
and that excite you.
Yeah, it's all bad.
Little kids, they look up to you to teach them and guide them.
Right.
All
But
bad.
you want to hold secrets and tell them, hey, don't say this and shit. No.
Yeah.
You supposed to be the protector.
Yeah, it's all bad, man.
But if you look at the statistics, they say a lot of that stuff that happens is within the family.
Yeah.
But somebody, it had to
It's
be a
within the
root
family.
to it. That family member had to like kids. Somebody, it's a root and it's a sickness to it. And to me personally, I think it's something in you. You just wired different, and you just sick. You know what I mean? And you need some. I don't know what to do with you, but you just messed up in the head. It's kind of like a mentally challenged person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To me, because it's something wired in you.
Man, mentally challenged people even got centers they go to during the day.
Yeah, true.
They really do. They got people that help them during the day. Teach them functionality skills.
Yeah.
But you get out of prison for, hell, selling dope. You got a felony charge for selling dope. You ain't killed nobody. They still ride with you. Anybody come and speak to you? Did you go to any classes on how to build your own business? All these dope dealers and stuff, they will make hella fine business.
Yeah. That's real.
I'm telling you, they would.
That's real. I believe that.
That shows the wrong business.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah, I mean, but they know how to.
They know how to move.
They know how to move.
It's a product.
They know how to manage the money.
Yeah.
If you got these kingpins that's going down, you ain't got nobody. Hey, why don't you do this when you get out? Because I'm sure a lot of them still got money when they get out. Why don't you take your money and do this?
Yeah,
Why don't you
some.
take your money and do that?
Some do. And a lot of them fear the government because the government can come with the tax evasion, and you don't want, what I mean, all this extra, so you can get hit with that. But a lot of them, some of them, I ain't gonna say a lot of them, I'm gonna say some of them, they get out and they really be entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Because now in this game, you can buy anything legally and sell it legally. All you need is a license, baby.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
And even then, you still don't even need eBay, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Gary V. We go to you can go to what's that, a rummage sale or a yard sale?
Yeah.
Buy a lamp for $25, sell it for $3-4 on eBay. You know what I mean? That's how they do it. All legal. So
Yeah,
you
can do it like that.
Yeah.
But it takes patience. You looking at $3 here, $2 here. You gotta have patience.
Yeah.
They used to that fast money.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Gotta have patience.
Yeah, you gotta develop it. They didn't start out super fast. They just had to develop the whole
Yeah.
whole business.
But they grew. So how can you go back to relearning this groundwork? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How can you go from being somebody making $100,000 a week to somebody making $1,500 a week.
Yeah.
So you gotta unplug, recharge yourself.
Yeah, I mean, it can definitely happen, man. You just gotta go with it and be open to it, because it could be a new product. Even if you were selling dope and weed ain't selling like the coke selling, you gotta swap products. But now you gotta learn how to sell coke.
Yeah, and guess what? A lot of times, all these dope dealers go to jail. They leave a family behind. They leave their kids behind. They leave their parents. I mean, hell, they leave their girl, their wife. I mean, it's a lot of destruction when it's a lot of destruction when someone goes to jail and you have 20 people depending on that person to take care of them, buy the groceries. My car no due. You know, school start next week. School supplies. Hey, our daughter, you know, they say our daughter can go on this trip, but it's gonna cost such amount of money. You know, the woman is left with all that when her boyfriend or husband went to jail for selling drugs.
Yeah.
I mean, so she got to tell her daughter, no, you can't go. Can't afford that. I mean, it's a lot of destruction.
Yeah. It affects more than just the person that's in jail.
Exactly. But then I just hope that the people that go to jail, like for selling drugs, I hope you realize that all these people that were around you when you had all the money, you had the big rims, you had the nice cars, you had all the jewelry. How many of those people come to see you every weekend?
Yeah,
I mean, people putting money on your books because you can't reach out and touch that money.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully, yeah. A lot of them gonna put the stuff in their kid's name, their mama name. But what if your girl needs some money? Who she gonna get the money from? You need money on your books. Your boys ain't coming through.
But I've seen it to where that person has that experience. Okay, they get caught, they in jail. They see their homeboys or homegirls ain't messing with them like that.
Yeah.
Okay, but they get out and they still associate with that same clique.
Yeah.
So it's like,
you know why? No rehabilitation inside.
That makes sense.
You gotta rehabilitate somebody. Don't just lock them up and treat them like animals. Hey, you can lock me up. I'm still gonna be the same me.
Person.
If you don't teach me anything different, I'm still gonna be the same me.
But see, that's the thing. Like, prison, at least nowadays, is a business. So from a business standpoint, there's no incentive in rehabilitating you. I need a repeat customer.
I need you to come back.
Yeah, I need you to come back.
Yeah, I need you
so
to come back.
Rehabilitating you is just like the whole pharmaceutical game. There's more money.
Yeah.
The money's not in the cure. Money's in the treatment.
Yeah.
I think
they put the medicine in the candy.
I think if we find out a way, let's say, for example, you want to go to a prime time prison, but these people actually gonna get out. So let's just say a buy-in to this program. You have to meet a certain criteria, and of course you have to still buy in. So now you buy into this program, and this program is the rehabilitation.
You talking about the prison in general?
The prison in general.
Okay.
Let's just say, I'm gonna call this, whatever, swamp. It can mean, it's an acronym for whatever. And when you go in, it's $10,000 buy-in. You pay the money, you now into this program. So now this program keeps you current. Because if you're locked up for 10 years and you get out of jail, who's to say we might be talking through holograms when you get out.
Man, that's like little buddy that just escaped down there. Curtis Watson.
Yeah.
He been locked up 10 years. He didn't know they had Ring doorbells that'll record you.
Yeah,
that's how he got caught.
Yeah, sure did. Yeah,
that's
a good point.
10 years ago, they ain't had shit like that.
Right.
Think about it.
Yeah.
They don't know anything. They don't know the outside world.
Touchscreen phone.
Yeah, you know how to smuggle drugs in. You know how to, Hey, watch out. Hey, I ain't going out to the yard today. The whites and the blacks are into it. I ain't going out there. You see what I'm saying? You know prison life.
Yeah.
But outside, there's nobody teaching you what's going on outside, inside.
That's real.
Like I said, we had a program you can buy into or something like that. Because you got to, of course, they have to make money for them. Buy into this program. This program is, if you meet the criteria, we're going to keep you current.
They won't do it because they feel like they're wasting their money on somebody that's coming back to see us.
Yeah, but you know, it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's worth a shot to then get
worth a shot.
To get the statistics, and then you can say based on the performance on whether it'll work or not. Just how many times you have a repeat person. If when I went to jail and I bought into this program, however the way you got in there, I was learning skills. I went to college. I did everything, but I had to stay in the prison. I did everything everybody else had. I had televisions, phones, but I just couldn't leave the compound.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I think they should do. I think, let's say, you got to do 8 years. You got to do 6. Both of y'all came in at the same time. You got your high school diploma. You dropped out. I think that the prison should send your ass back to school, first off, before you even get out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's certain boxes you need to check off. Yeah. Dealing with the outside world, you know, like electronics, different stuff like that.
Trades.
Yeah. You gotta be at a certain criteria before we let you back out in the public.
Makes sense.
But will they do that? Or they just gonna lock you away? You're gonna be locked up. You're gonna be in your cell for what, 12 hours a day?
I don't know how many hours.
And then you get out, go to lunch.
Yeah.
Shower. I mean,
3 hots in the cot.
I'm just saying, but it's gotta be something that they trying to do. Because people need rehabilitation. They ain't just going in there just, hey, it's fun to go to prison. That ain't the reason they going in there. They never had anybody to teach them anything different. Yeah. Show them a different way.
Yeah, like it'll be tough, but you know, it takes somebody to be open to it. And the warden would have to be open to it. And you might have to bust it down and say, all right, program $10,000 buy-in, 5 go to warden, 5 go to me. Or to the program, rather. So that way you pay your instructor, pay for whatever going on, and it runs.
It don't need to be like schools though, like No Child Left Behind. You gotta put forth the effort.
You really have to put it there.
Yeah.
And then of course you got, if you violate, you go back and you out of the program. Yeah. No back. Yeah. No more buy-in. You can't get in after this. And if you escape, you had to make it where it's so tough and so frightening that when they get in there, they had no other choice but act right. If you try to escape and you in this program, we add another 20 to your sentence. Because and you can't say nothing
legally,
about,
I don't think legally they can do that.
Shh.
I don't think they can do that.
Did you hear about the gang injunctions and shit in LA? You hear how crazy that shit is?
So they can just give you 20.
Man, bruh, if you do like, I forget, if you known gang affiliate and you do something and they say it's like you did it for your gang, oh, they bam you serious.
Oh yeah, no.
Serious. Even stealing a car. The 2 guys can steal a car. One guy is gang affiliated, the other guy ain't. He might get 2 or 3 years. They give you 15 or 20.
Yeah.
Or an L. So shit, it ain't no limit to what they can and can't do. They do what the hell they want to do.
Yeah, they can.
And you doing the same damn crime, but because I'm affiliated, you trump my.
Yeah, I understand that, but
it's
still like limits to, because they'll say it's his sentencing, he may get the maximum of 20 years. So it's like a maximum for crimes and stuff. You can't just give him life for stealing a car.
Bruh,
it's like a maximum sentence though.
Yeah, it's a maximum. I'm gonna play you. I got something for you after that. Yeah, when I heard it, I was like, whoa. It's crazy. It's crazy. For real, for real. And just two people doing the same crime and they like quadruple your sentence just because you gang affiliated.
Man, the drug dealers that hell get life and hell go kill somebody, you get 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, it's all bad.
That's the part I don't understand. That killing somebody just to murder somebody, not just self-defense, just to murder somebody, that should be an automatic L.
Senseless.
Yeah, I mean, it's just an automatic L.
They gave little buddy 55, man. TK, rapper. Hit song. I think he's the first first person with a hit song that never performed it. Ever. They gave him 55 years for killing somebody. They broke in his house, some dude's house or something, that one of the guys ended up getting killed. And they gave him 55. And he's like 19 or something like that. He got 55 years, dog. Long ride, man.
He gonna die in prison, man.
55, dude.
Yeah, when you come out, you
ain't coming out.
Yeah, if he come out,
man, if he come out, man, we're gonna have a whole planet on the moon. Hell. 55 years from now.
And 19.
All right, he ain't gonna know what to do. Yeah. He uses technology now. 55 years, let's just say 40 years from now, he'll be lost.
Yeah.
You know what he'll do? He'll go try to rob a subway just so he can go back.
Yeah.
Because you get out and you like, this ain't the world I remember.
Yeah.
Shit, I know what it's like over that wall.
Yeah.
On the other side of that barbed wire.
Bruh,
man, let me go over here and try to steal this car, rob a subway.
Yeah, he probably ain't never even fucked yet.
See, he getting fucked.
Yeah, that's 55, man. That's bad. Oh, man.
He ain't got no kids.
No kid. I don't think.
Hell, his parents will probably be dead when he get out. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If he was to live long enough to get out, he'd be 70 something. If he was to live long enough to get out, he'll do something to go back.
Go back in.
Yeah, it is over.
Because all his associates are in there.
Yeah, that's his life.
You don't have anybody out here.
Yeah, his codees turned on him too, man. All bad. All bad, dude. All bad. Which would kind of lead me to the next thing. We talking about men. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all guys been around the block a few times. Why y'all think women don't think we have emotions? We as men, women think we are heartless creatures.
Because we mourn in silence. We don't. All right, let's just say me and this person just got together and I had a death in the family. I'm more inclined not to show emotion in front of you than I am if we had been together for a longer period of time. I mean, men mourn in silence, so we deal with stuff on our own. And if we show a soft side, I think we wired to think that that's weakness. But it's not. Hell, you human.
Yeah.
You human.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, quit balling that shit in. Let that shit out. I mean, because if you hold it in, you ain't gonna do nothing but hurt yourself.
Implode.
Yeah. I mean, you can hold hurt in, and then you'll take your pain out on somebody that's innocent, that's really trying to help you, that's there for you. But the way we wired, it's like, all right, let's not, men don't cry, Man, fuck that shit. But ladies, if you got a man that has cried in front of you, or showed emotion in front of you, that guy really love you. Real talk, because that's something that don't happen all the time, every day, all day. I mean, hell, we hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, you cut me, I'm gonna
feel
bleed.
it too, yeah.
I ain't Superman.
Yeah.
I had this same conversation. Shout out T in Denver. We had this same conversation, and I had to explain to her, like, that the idea of a man is a lumberjack. It's this big, strong guy. And he cut trees, and he's just a man's man. But when that vision of a man is not the same thing, like they vision may be their dad. And they never saw their dad cry, so they don't think that you should cry. They don't know their dad went through hell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They didn't see that part.
Yeah, when he left out the house, hell, and was out there by himself, hell. That motherfucker cried. That motherfucker cried. Yeah. Sneak up on him if you want to. Hey, it's dusty out here. It's dusty out here. Yeah. My allergies out here. Nah, nigga, you were crying.
Yeah, but they have a certain idea that men don't have. And then when soon you show them, they call you weak and they ride your ass.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Hell, if I'm hurt, I'ma cry.
It's best. I'd rather you cry at them than kill us all.
Okay,
because you got a lot of pent up frustration. Yeah. Man. You can only implode.
I'ma cry. Hell, I cried like a baby at work when I found out my daughter was pregnant.
Yeah, man.
I cried like a baby. That shit bothered me, man.
Already.
Yeah.
I trust me. I got my ass.
Man, that bothered me.
Man,
so let me ask you that. Do you think that comes with a level of maturity as well?
Yeah.
You know, being comfortable with yourself to show
I'm
emotion.
comfortable to know that I'm human.
Yeah.
I'm a man, but damn it, I got feelings.
Yeah. And showing emotion doesn't make you less of a man.
No.
But would you say growing up that you get ridiculed for showing emotion? Like you be called a pussy or a punk coming up if you cried or if you you showed emotion.
Yeah.
But
I can remember my uncles like, quit all that crying like a little girl. Yeah. I can remember, you know, like that. But I mean, shit, I'm grown now. It's like, man, I feel.
Yeah. You gotta let that shit out, man. Yeah. You know, I was crying at work one day. You know, I said I had lost so many family members at one time. Like I couldn't take it. It was just, it was crazy. It was just too much, too fast. And it's just like you can't.
You're overwhelmed.
Yeah, you can't hold it in.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Just imagine if you would have held that in, dude. It's not good.
Man, that shit'll kill you, man.
It's not good.
That'll kill you. To hold something in and not talk about it, man. That'll mess with you mentally. That'll mess with your social skills. That mess with your family life. Just to hold stuff in, man. I talk about stuff. Man, hey, this was bothering me. Man, this was wrong. Hey, this happening. You know, I call you a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I got something on my mind, you know. And I think we've been around each other enough that you know when something bothering me.
Yeah.
You know, so. But at work, it's like, all right, I got to laugh and joke. You know, just different things. But you try to put on this facade, but.
Yeah, I mean, you do
but
face.
We're human.
You do face. You have your face card.
Yeah, we're human.
You gotta have that.
Just
moment.
like now, boy, I got a lot of stuff on my mind right now.
Already. Yeah, already, man. It's a lot, and women just, and you know, just the rundown of you waking up, you dealing with trying to make it to work safe, make it from work safe, put up with the bull at work, and this is universal. This is not me just talking. This is any guy. Trying not to bump the wrong person and get killed. Trying not to get pulled over and get killed. Come home to maybe you nagging because I didn't take the garbage out. For whatever little small...
I done worked 13, 14 hours. You want to argue? Hey, you been at home all day.
She been at home all day stewing, waiting on you to get home.
Waiting on you to get home.
And hit you with
but
that.
She could have took the garbage out.
And then you got the kids, they acting a fool. And then you gotta do all this over and over. Like it's crazy.
And another reason that men really probably won't show emotion is because, hell, when you get in an argument with your girl, that's gonna be the first thing she throw up in your face. That you were crying.
Yeah.
Oh, you were just crying the other night. Now you're all tough.
I told
man, shit, I'm human.
Yeah.
You were just arguing the other day. Now you loving on me.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's catch-22. You were mad at me. Here, you slept on the couch. You turned your back on me.
Yeah.
That was just last night.
Yeah.
But tonight, hell, you want to come and love on me. Hey, I fixed your dinner. What was that person that last night? So we need to start throwing that shit back up in their face. I mean, for real. I mean, don't throw it up in my face because I'm human.
Yeah.
Hell, let me cry. Let me let this shit out.
That's real.
I'm letting this shit out because I don't want to strangle your damn
right. That's real, isn't it?
I mean, for real.
Yeah. Shout out to the real women that will hold their guy down, that know the feeling that we have to go through. Because there's some women out here that will hold a man down.
Yeah.
While they going through it. And shout out to them women. They the real MVP. I salute y'all. Damn it, I hope y'all get some flowers tomorrow from that nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Or the guy, whoever you, I mean, or the woman. Because it is what it is. But you know what I'm saying? It's some out there. But a lot of people forget that we're human.
Yep.
And they think we're robots. Like I say, you can take the garbage out. We just using garbage because that's a universal thing. Either the garbage or washing a woman's car. That's a universal thing with women. You're going to take the garbage out 62 times a year. Properly, on time. But the 2 or 3 times that you forget, she gonna give you hell.
Yeah.
She gonna make it with
just because she having a bad day.
Yeah, that's what it's going down.
You know what? You know why you having a bad day? Because you ain't crying.
That's
you
what
ain't
it
crying
is.
today. Go cry. Hey, let that shit out.
That's true
shit. True shit.
For real. You sitting there stewing, waiting on somebody to get home to argue about the garbage. Hey, you sitting there stewing, let that shit out.
Yeah.
Take the garbage out. Hell, fix some lunch then. Don't wait. Hey, you just waiting on the fight.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
You wait. You don't know how his day was.
Nope. They can. They asked you that first.
He could have been running late for work that morning, clocked in late. Oh, man, I got to head. This could be your one time you were late and they got to come talk to you.
Yeah.
You having a bad day after that. Last thing you want to do when you get home, because home is supposed to be your sanctuary.
Be his peace.
Is to fucking argue over some shit you could have done yourself. Because you been here. You beat me here. Why ain't you do it? But you're going to let it sit there till I get there. Just so we can argue.
Yeah. they have a play. I'm gonna tell you,
it's bait, man.
It's cool. I ain't gonna say it's cool, but I'm gonna say it's a playbook that they have. They have an idea. Okay, this is your job. This is what you do. I need you to do this. This is what you take care of. But the man will take care of his job and her job. If she's tired or don't feel like it, the man will cook.
Yep.
He will do the laundry. He will fold. He will do all those jobs happily. But the moment that I hate the folding part. Putting it in there is fine, but
let me tell you the trick. I don't fold shit. I come out the dryer, I hang it up straight out the dryer. I hang that shit up out the dryer.
That damn folding,
man. I ain't folding nothing. I ain't folding it. Hell, if it's something that look like it need folding, I ain't fucking with it. Go get me a damn hanger.
Shout out to the folders. For real. But that's how it is. And then the man can do it and he don't complain about it one bit. He be like, babe, chill, I got you. Don't worry about it. But the woman will wait and point that guard and
stew,
and she will lay into your ass
stew.
as soon as you walk through that door.
And stew.
And you ain't fucking that night, so don't even worry about it. Don't even try it.
She gonna be mad. I told him to take that garbage out yesterday, and it's still here.
Yeah.
Maybe he was tired. He fell asleep.
He forgot.
Running late for work next day. Pass by the garbage. I ain't got time to fuck with it. I gotta get to work.
I get it when I get home.
But boy, you really finna get it when you get home, cause she ready to bitch. She ready. She got her gasoline draws on, son.
Believe. Yeah. For real. Yeah, I mean, I don't experience a lot of that, man. You know, just throughout my time.
Man, I done been through it, man. I done worked 12, 13 hours and then went home. And at the time, she wasn't working. And I had to argue. Boy, let me tell you. I put up with that shit. Dumbass young Tyrell. Let me tell you.
It gets
man, I put up with that shit. But I mean, looking back on it, it's like, I put up with some bullshit. She could have done that. She could have washed the dish. She wasn't working.
Yeah.
But you want to argue with me after I'm trying to keep these lights on? I mean, it's like, damn.
Yeah.
When can I breathe?
Nah. You don't have no.
I wasn't crying back then, though.
Yeah. You holding it in.
I was arguing and holding that shit in. Maybe I needed to cry.
That's probably your ass psycho. My brother crazy.
I needed to cry back then, man. That's what I need to do.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Y'all got something else, man? You know what I mean?
Man, I'm good, man. Hey, I think we had a good conversation.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, man.
Yeah, man.
I definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah, most definitely, man. I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? Sticking with the podcast, man. And we've been holding it down for a while. I appreciate everything. I'm saying it from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate y'all being at the table. You know what I'm saying? To have brothers like y'all, man, is unreal. You know what I'm saying? This is from the bottom of my heart. Yeah. You know, I work. I'm y'all know how much I love the podcast. From the bottom of my heart, though, I love you guys. You know what I'm saying? That a lot of dudes don't say that, but shit, I love my brothers. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I rock.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
You know what I mean? That's just how I rock. You know what I mean? What you got coming up, Mike?
Man, it's a lot coming up, man. Latest for me is just finishing up some stuff, man, and I got this book coming out. So just,
all right.
I'm just gonna be starting to work on that, man.
All right, man.
Mike
You
writing a book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He done cried.
Yeah. Hey, it's been some tears, bro. It's been some tears. I ain't gonna lie about it.
Yeah.
Really?
All right. Well, you know, we fully support you over here. We're gonna bring you back on whenever you get it, so we can prop that up.
Yeah.
And, you know, we properly promote it. You know what I'm saying? You know, you always fam over here. You already know. Bro, you got anything?
Oh man, I'm good, man. I just want to thank everybody for supporting us and still following us. Hey, and we ain't stopping yet.
Man, we got some crazy new guests coming, so y'all stay tuned for that. It's a whole bunch of events that's going down as far as Brownville, Jackson area. The whole 731 area got a lot going on. A lot of guys y'all need to pay attention to. Just stay in the Mud Brothers and my timeline. You will see a lot of the stuff that's going on. I share a lot of people's stuff, you know. And I try to anyway. I try to attend a lot of events, man. Shout out to everybody that you know, show me love when I show up. You know, it's all love. I can't think of, man. It's so many different events, man. But shout out to everybody. It's too many to name right now. I got a lot of people that I fuck with. So shout out to you guys. I'm trying to think what else. I think that may be it. We had gave y'all a solid episode. Oh yeah. I want y'all ladies, because I know y'all probably listen to this part like it's one-sided. We have a relationship episode coming with women on it, so y'all can say how y'all feel about these same topics. So, you know, y'all stay tuned for that. That's coming. That's definitely coming. So that was gonna be a crazy one. So y'all stay tuned for that. And check out our YouTube page for all our backlog, all our old videos, everything we have done. Y'all stay tuned for that. And check our Facebook, YouTube, everything Mud Brothers Podcast.
Chill.
And I think that's it. Instagram too. We got the Instagram popping.
Chill.
So y'all stay tuned for that. And we appreciate y'all. Y'all been rocking. Y'all getting it out the mud with us.
Chill. And let your next move be your best move. Checkmate.
We out.
I don't do no fucking friends. Mud Brothers, we gon' thug it to the end. I keep a shooter, please don't make me serve a man. 200 solid, we gon' split it to a band. Mud Brothers, that's my fucking Mud Brothers. If I'm with them, then you know they Mud Brothers.